Have you ever been in a situation where you put your trust in the wrong person? Where you thought you were getting a massage, but it was so much more than that? Well, today I was sharing a story that will make you question everything you thought you knew about massages and trust. Trust. This story is filled with twists and turns that will keep you guessing until the very end. So sit back, relax, and let the story unfold. But please, before you continue, do me a favor. Click the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I walked into that massage room with hope. Hope that I'd finally get some relief from the pain that had been plaguing me for weeks. But I had no idea. I was walking straight into something far worse. The male masseuse was a complete stranger. His name was Alex, or so he said. Despite the mixed reviews online, I decided to give him a chance. After all, what could go wrong with a massage, right? But within seconds of stepping into that room, I should have known I was in trouble. Something about the place just didn't feel right. "All right," he said, his voice smooth but unnerving. "This body belongs to me now." I froze. "What?" "Don't get scared," he whispered. "You're in the hands of a professional." But something felt off. His hands were rough, too forceful. "Ow, that hurts." "It's supposed to hurt," he replied without even pausing. "Just breathe." Despite the pain, I tried to relax. Maybe it was part of the process, I thought to myself. But then his hands moved to my neck, and that's when I knew something was seriously wrong. "I don't need this massage," I muttered. "Oh, but you do," he said, pressing harder. "Trust me." My instincts screamed at me to leave, but I didn't. I stayed because I thought he was a professional. Suddenly, the door creaked open. "Sir, I forgot to give you the oil," said a younger worker nervously. "Get out," the therapist snapped, not even looking at him. "Now, she okay?" The assistant asked hesitantly. "She said thank you, didn't she?" He barked. "You've got clients waiting, get out. And don't you dare come back for 30 minutes. The assistant lingered, but fear pushed him back out the door. I lay there, heart pounding, trapped in silence. Outside, another client waited. "How long are we supposed to wait out here?" One man grumbled. "It's been almost 30 minutes, said another. "Guess this guy's used to making people wait. Probably still dreaming about that green card." Inside, I was silently screaming for help. Then something changed. The assistant returned, quietly slipping in with a bottle. "I promise I'll save you," he whispered. "This is traditional Ayurvedic oil," he said, gently applying it. "Made with 10 healing herbs used by our ancestors for centuries." The warmth spread across my back, and so did the tears. Not from pain, from fear, from relief. "Can you feel that?" He asked gently. "You're going to be okay. I won't let anyone hurt you again." And in that moment, I believed him. But we weren't done yet. The therapist returned and exploded. "Didn't I tell you to stay out? What the hell are you doing in here?" "Really? Go ahead and calling 911, I said, standing up, trembling but strong. "Oh, really? Go ahead," he sneered. "While you're at it, tell them you've got an illegal migrant in here, working without papers." He laughed. "Let's see who gets in trouble first." He turned to the assistant, his face twisted with anger. "Get out, both of you." But the assistant didn't budge. "You don't have to call immigration," he said calmly. "I already reported myself." The therapist's smirk disappeared. "And now," the assistant added, "it's your turn to leave." The man was stunned. You can't do this." "Oh, we can, and we will." "You all right?" the assistant asked, turning to me. "I think so," I whispered. "Then let's get you out of here." We walked out together, but I stopped at the door. "What was that oil?" I asked. "It smells strange." He smiled. "That's the scent of power and justice." The police arrived minutes later. They took the therapist into custody, but before he left, I looked him in the eyes. "There are pressure points in the human body," I said softly. "Some cause pain. Some can paralyze. But the most powerful ones, they awaken something inside. He said nothing. Later, when I was finally safe, I turned to the assistant, my rescuer. "You're a cop?" I asked, realizing the truth too late. He smiled. "Something like that. Sometimes it's not about the pain you escape, it's about the power you reclaim." Thanks for watching. See you next time.